What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on MMTLP and FINRA saga.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And in today's video I will show you the latest news directly related to our story, and I have to say that we have plenty of news that might be very important for the community. First of all, I will show you the upcoming events that might be very useful for the community and for resolution of our problem. On top of that, I will show you some updates regarding John Burda's recent activity. And it is more likely rumors, but these rumors are very promising. And the most important part, I will show you an update regarding the potential new RICO lawsuit that might help us to receive the blue sheets data. So, and before we dive deep into all of this, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, share this video with your friends and family, and drop me a line in the comment section if you think my videos are valuable for the community. I have to say that for now it is very difficult to find useful and important information for the community, and I see that a lot of people are losing the faith. But I have to say that we are strong as long as we are fighting together. And to do it, just hit the like button to spread this information to as many people as we can. So, let's start with the news itself. We are on MMTLPresources.com and we have the recent news that was published just yesterday on September the 9th, and it's titled Gary Gensler versus Congress Tuesday. And let me show you this news in details. Gary Gensler will be testifying in front of the United States Senate Committee on Banking, Housing and Urban Affairs. Here's your action plan for Monday. And here is the tweet that was made by Chad. And he wrote, "Mark your calendar, make your calls. You have 5 days to reach out to the Senate. Mr. Gensler is meeting Senate oversight. Can we get them to ask about MMTLP?" And this tweet was written on September the 7th. And let me quote you further. "Let's ask Congress to ask Gary, what is the MMTLP share count? Why is the SEC stonewalling Congress? This is our opportunity to get a question posed to the SEC chief live on TV. This will be streamed live. Date Tuesday, September the 12th, 2023. Time 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Location Duxang Senate Office Building 538. Note, this is not an MMTLP question, but we'd like to have a senator bring up MMTLP in the conversation, especially since the SEC recently stonewalled Congress in their meeting. On Monday, please email, tweet, and call your congressional representative and the entire Senate Banking Committee and ask them to hold Gary accountable for MMTLP at this meeting. As always, be nice, polite, firm, but respectful." And this is the crucial part of this entire information, because we have to be strong, but we have to be polite and we have to be respectful. For our later attention, there is another hearing with Gary Gensler on September 27th for the Financial Service Committee. Our community continues to work hard for a resolution through Congress. Fondies reports that on Monday he and his team have 3 Zoom calls with Congress. On Friday, King Diamond was in DC walking the halls of Congress. Keep up the advocacy MMTLP family. For advocacy information, including phone numbers and names of representatives, go to our advocacy section. And here's the link on this section. So, I have to say that yes, we are in charge to move our case forward, and that is why we have to contact our congressional representatives. So, let me show you further. We are on official Twitter account, on official John Burda's Twitter account, and I have to say that we don't have any news regarding his Flamethrower. And for those of you who don't know, John Burda is the former CEO of TRCH, the company that was the predecessor of MMTLP, and it was the merger between TRCH and Meta Materials, and this is how this company became public. I mean, Meta Materials. Then it was a spin-off, and it was a completely new dividend placeholder, MMTLP. Then occasionally it became tradable, and we have what we have right now. It was halted back in December of 2022. So let me show you this tweet that was written by John Burda back in January of this year. He wrote, background, Flamethrower equals me and 3 other OG TRCH folks. We together have founded the DD process with Wes Christian and team. We will go where the DD takes us and make appropriate decisions when we have the data. Not afraid, ready to take action. All MMTLP farm will be kept in the loop. And I have to say that basically since the end of January, we don't have any information regarding his company, regarding Flamethrower and the point where they are now. And on my previous video, I asked my viewers to share the information that they potentially have in order to see what kind of actions potentially John Burda performs. And let me show you that 16 hours ago, Brett TXXX wrote on the comment section of my previous YouTube video, and he wrote, Andy, yesterday we got news that John Burda was going to schedule a special space chat session to talk about strategy for resolution. However, Burda abruptly gave a message to cancel the session on the instructions of my attorneys. This development is why I tweeted that we are getting close to a resolution, and something big is in momentum in the background. Note, never before has John Burda refused a space call, so I believe there is a critical developments currently happening. So, yes, it is quite interesting information, and I have to say that it is very difficult to confirm or deny this information, and we have to keep this information with a grain of salt, but definitely, shout out to Brad TXX, because he gave us this information, and probably, yes, I think we have to see something big from John, and we have to see some resolution regarding this issue. So, let me show you further information, and the most important in my opinion. Recently, just a couple of days ago, Mark Basil wrote this tweet, and I covered it in one of my previous videos, but let me repeat it for you. MMTLP. Many of you are focused on resolution, 2 days of trading, etc. via Congress and maybe other pathways. What might have been lost in this fight could be interesting. Did you know that almost every single state has its own securities laws? Many people don't know this. Most of the time, those state securities laws mimic federal securities laws. So, who has the power to enforce state security laws? State attorney generals and local district or state attorney offices. Some of you may want to consider letting your local state attorney generals or local district attorneys know about this issue. Fraud on the federal level usually equals fraud on the state level, provided there are laws in place to prevent that. Look, local DAs brought many charges against Trump. They could do the same to the bad actors involved in MMTLP. Just another option you may have towards resolution. Let the Basin begin. And I have to say that, as I already mentioned, this tweet was written on September the 7th, so 3 days ago. And just recently, Mark wrote this tweet. He basically published this book. It is a RICO Civil and Criminal Law and Strategy. And he wrote, wait for it. And he also reposted the tweet that was made by 100 MPH. And 100 MPH also refers to this tweet of Mark Basil. And he wrote, waiting, LOL. Will a compromised government DOJ get in the way of justice is the big question. Will the Constitution for America prevail, or will it be used to destroy itself? Is there any more honor in the system, or do we need a complete reset? So, and this hint of this book probably might tell us that we are about to see a new lawsuit, new RICO lawsuit regarding our issue. And if it happens, definitely it will change a lot, because it is completely different level of the litigation. And if it happens, definitely a lot of things might be done in our favor. And this means very soon we will see this update, and this might change a lot. So I think that's all information that I want to provide you. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell, and see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gone live it up.